it's not going to last very long. We do expect to see a warm up tomorrow, but for the next couple of hours, the city out in force, making sure that those who need it are brought inside.
Yeah,
and
perfect.
New Yorkers, as you
So
often
you're gonna go see the place?
braving the very frigid temperatures out here today.
11
We
o'clock.
saw some of those brave souls behind you. Good for them. Good for them. Keeping their fitness a priority. Gloria Pazmino, live from New York. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Gloria. Well, Mount Washington in New Hampshire saw what might be the worst weather in America. At 6,288 feet, it's the highest peak in the northeastern U.S. This morning, temperatures hit a record negative 47 degrees, and the wind brought the feel-like temperature to another record negative 108 degrees. How is that even possible? I don't know. This morning, I spoke with a weather observer about the challenges of working there.
We actually had one of our doors
Very nice.
burst open during the peak of the storm. They helped us, State Farm employees, that is, they helped us to repair the door in a very timely manner. But in terms of,
The door just slammed open or swung open in the middle of the storm? What was that like?
So briefly terrifying. It took about 3 of us or so to sort of keep the door closed while those winds were blowing in excess of 100 miles per hour. We eventually got a new latch for it, and so it's nice and secure. We got a piece of plywood as well, sort of security in place. And so we're hoping that's a good fix, at least in the short term.
And that gentleman there you saw works at the Mount Washington Observatory, which is a nonprofit that collects data and researches the weather out there. Many outdoor enthusiasts are drawn to the summit because its extreme conditions are said to rival those of Mount Everest's.
That looks like an unpleasant picture there. Let's go to CNN's Allison Chinchard. She's live in the Weather Center for us. And Allison, the expectation is that these temperatures are not going to last long. But man, they're intense.
They are. It's a very brief cold snap, but as you said, very extreme in nature. Here's a live look at Mount Washington. The sun is out. It looks beautiful. You just can't tell how truly cold it is unless you're out there. Right now, the actual temperature in Mount Washington, minus 29, but with a 75-mile-per-hour wind, sustained winds, and that is hurricane strength. At 75 miles per hour, it feels like it's minus 79. Much better compared to the minus 108 that it felt just a few hours ago. Quite balmy. We do still have some wind chill warnings and wind chill advisories. In effect, some of them are starting to drop off now that things are beginning to rebound, but it's really going to be another several hours before we get those temperatures back to a little bit closer to what they should be this time of year. It feels like minus 24 in Portland, minus 22 in Burlington. Boston is also minus 22. Even Providence feeling like it's minus 18. We talked about the short nature though, and that's the good thing. By the time we get to tomorrow, temperatures not only rebounding, but actually getting to be above average for a change. So quite the roller coaster of temperatures in the next 24 hours. Boston going from a high temperature of only 18 today to 48 tomorrow, which is actually 10 degrees above where they normally would be this time of year. Portland, Burlington, New York, even Buffalo, all of those locations, Boris and Am, are also going to be above average tomorrow.
And quite the swing. We hope everybody stays safe, and of course, they keep their pets safe as well. Allison Chinchard, thank you so much for the update. Still ahead, we have new developments to share with you in the Tyree Nichols case, why another officer is out of a job.
Just starting the stream just off I-10, just to the west of Lake Charles. We got the storms coming over Beaumont right now, Orange, Texas, heading our direction out of the west. Earlier today, we had a tornado. Actually went through the Pasadena area, Deer Park area. Seen some pretty good, some significant amounts of damage in that area. I hope everyone's enjoying their afternoon. Hopefully you guys aren't in that tornado warning, but it's about to get pretty crazy in this area. I just had to fill up with fuel, and just looking at the radar here, we're gonna start moving here shortly. We got multiple supercells coming off the Gulf. Currently, tornado warning over Beaumont, Texas, moving our way. Oh, all right, going here. Thank you again, everyone that's joined. Just looking here at the radar, seeing what we got coming out of here. Got a lot of circulations here down, still on the coast, moving their way across. I will be tracking these storms all the way in through Florida tonight, through the overnight hours, probably till 4 or 5 in the morning, maybe later than that. But we will